Anyways, football news, actual news. Des Bryant gets his contract from the Cowboys. 5 years, $70 million. 45 of that guaranteed.
Meow.
Over half of that guaranteed money.
See, when the team is great or very good like the Cowboys, the players hold all the cards. Unless you're DeMarco Murray. Then you don't have any cards to play with.
No.
But Des Bryant held all the cards there.
Yeah,
he knew he could hold out
team
as long as
sucks,
he
great player, hold all the cards.
Well, if a team sucks and a player is great, they already look at it as they're going to rebuild, so they'll just trade you. If you're a very good...
Cowboys have been rebuilding since the 90s.
If you're a team like the Cowboys who had a chance to make it pretty far in the playoffs last year.
And then you kept Tony Romo instead?
Right. They ran into the Packers is what happened. But they need Des Bryant to get him there. So, I mean, he almost got him there with that crazy almost catch at the end of the Packers game. So.
Yeah, there's been a lot of talk about that catch among the referees and their whole off-season shit.
Per the rules, it was an incomplete pass.
Yeah.
But Des Bryant made it.
J.J. Watt would have caught it.
If it was almost any other receiver, it would have been an incomplete pass without even thinking about it. But because it was him, he almost made a catch out of a great play.
Had to think about it.
Yeah.
Yep. And then Demaryius Thomas got it a 5-year, $70 million deal from the Broncos. Only 43.5 guaranteed, loser.
Which is funny because there was talk of a tampering between the Broncos and the
collusion.
Cowboys. And these deals are almost identical.
Well, they had to be because, yes, there was talk about collusion between the Broncos and the Cowboys about these two players, talking about what they're going to pay them. And it basically, the NFLPA said, if you don't pay them the same amount of money, we're gonna file a complaint of collusion. And so they did. They paid him the same amount of money. The only difference is Des Bryant gets a little bit more guaranteed money, but really just a little bit.
But Demaryius is guaranteed no matter what. I think Dez is guaranteed with certain incentives at the same time.
Yeah, well, yeah, Demaryius guaranteed no matter what, 43.5. Des Bryant's depends on if he's still on the team in 2016.
Yeah,
now, it's not.
I think it's like 40 for sure, and then like an additional 5.
It's actually 35 for sure. It's 30 something for sure. I think it's 35 for sure. And then it's not even if you play. It's just, are you still on the team? 6 games into 2016. Okay,
which he will.
This much is guaranteed. Then it has nothing to do with being injured or not being injured. It's all about just still being on the team. Mm-hmm. So as long as he doesn't switch teams, he's got 45 coming to him for the next 5 years.
Which tells me there was collusion, and that was their way of making the contracts different. Was to give him some weird incentive-based guarantee.
Yeah. So who's better, Des Bryant or Demaryius Thomas?
I would take Des Bryant.
And is he just slightly better than
Just slightly better.
Okay, then there you have it.
There you go. Fair deal.
I guess that's a fair deal then.
Just about 2.5 million or 1.5 more million guaranteed.
Exactly. So though Demaryius Thomas could, crack his fucking Achilles tomorrow and get more money than Des Bryant potentially.
Right. Yeah.
If Des was to leave the team.
That's true. He could definitely Kobe Bryant out.
Can he really get pissed off about that? I mean, I'm talking about Demaryius. For example, he says, I'm only going to get $43.5 million. He's getting $45 million. That $1.5 million is going to kill me. It's going to break me. I'm going to be on the street.
He cannot play a game ever again. And he's getting $43.5 million.
Yeah. For sure, no matter what injuries he has.
Suck a JJ dick.
There you go. Such a $43.5 million dick.
Boom. Slow news day. No long-term deal for Jason Pierre-Paul was signed by the deadline, which means the four-fingered master himself. He's a four-finger master.
He is.
We got
Start losing digits, you lose your
That's
word.
right.
The new horsemen are coming.
That means he's got no team, and he's not going to sign that tender, he says.
He can't.
Not Tinder.
He's missing his index finger.
But tender.
He literally cannot hold a pen at this
Literally.
He didn't say he won't. He said, I can't sign it.
Yeah.
Somebody
Sign
please
it.
help me.
Yeah. He's got it in his mouth.
Can my mom sign it for me?
Yeah. No.
This isn't preschool.
This isn't DeAndre Jordan.
Poor JPP.
Down with JPP. Anyways, so he says he won't sign it until he's able to come back on the field, because if he signs now, he'll be put on the non-football injury list, which means he won't get paid for at least 6 games. Good.
And if I were the Giants, I'd say, yeah, let's do that, because this motherfucker knew that he was going to make a huge salary just off of the whole...
He almost said cock.
Yeah, I'm thinking about J.J.
When
Watt.
you say huge, he thinks cock.
But, I mean, even just signing that contract, that's a guaranteed top 3 player in your position right there. And you're making that in 1 year, and then you can still re-sign a contract throughout the year.
Interesting how $60 million was apparently worth one finger in a set of fireworks. Fucking idiot.
I got an alert saying that a former teammate, Justin Tuck, said, "Oh, he's in great spirits and he's going to have a great season. That's what he's going to do this year."
Have a great season?
Yeah.
Mm.
Like, really?
Yeah.
He's going to have to learn to play with one less finger.
That's right.
And as a defensive player, you kind of need those things. You're kind of shoving people out of the way a lot.
It's a 9-finger season.
Mm-hmm.
Justin Houston gets a big 6-year, $101
Holy
million
shit.
deal from the Chiefs. He held out for that one. He says that the Chiefs told him if he was patient, he would be rewarded. Well, he wasn't that patient. He just held out of camp.
Right.
And they gave it to him the day before the deadline.
He's like, look, motherfuckers, I had 22 sacks last season, almost broke the record. You better fucking pay me.
Almost as many as Trigger Mike.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. Brett Favre, Mr. Favre, had his big Hall of Fame induction at Lambeau Field. Fans, team, they all hailed Brett Favre at Lambeau. 67,000 people showed up for this.
Yeah.
Yeah, they packed it out.
Yeah, the Packers packed it out.
Did they? They packed it.
They packed that out.
Yeah.
And then they showed his dick on the big
Yeah.
screen up there.
Well, so many people made a joke of Brett announcing his return to the NFL once he was being inducted to their Hall of Fame. Everybody on Twitter was saying the same exact joke.
Yeah, it'd be a real shame if they, on the big screen at Lambeau, had that whole, like, oh, tweet us your message. You know, they do it all the sporting events. Brett's
Without
like,
your dick.
yeah, Brett's like, oh, tweet your message, huh? Zip. Yeah, so his number 4 officially retired there at Lambeau. Congratulations.
Way to go, Brett.
Tweet
Yes,
someone your dick.
Yes, CC 1589. Justin Houston is definitely the real deal.
Damian Steele.
Mm.
That's a deep pull from
Yeah.
indie wrestling that no
Wow.
one gets. Yeah. That was XPW.
Mhm.
Yeah, the real deal Damian Steele.
Mhm.
Even Midlife doesn't remember that.
I don't remember that.
Exactly.
Was it yesterday?
Nope.
Well,
No, I think I was
because I don't
14.
remember yesterday.
That was a good 15 years ago.
Hmm.
Yep. What else? Football from the AFC Championship game sells for nearly $44,000. Yes. It
Wow.
was one of these balls. Need to drink some beer.
Take the air out of the pigskin. We're the champs of AFC. It's all thanks to Deflate Game, if you know what I mean. Gronk is to the left of me, left fell to the right. Ain't got to run the ball's a knife, 'cause the error takes flight. With less PSI to grip it tight. PSI, need the ball more
Live
light.
remix.
PSI, deflate those balls. Ball a check, 6 Super Bowls.
Oh, slow news day.
Blew out my eardrums there.
What? Anyway, so yes, one of the balls from the AFC Championship game sold for nearly $44,000. Big news, everybody.
Wow.
4,000. That's kind of
Big.
crazy.
It's most money for football. So, NFL teams are getting $226.4 million as part of the $7.2 billion revenue share. Must be
Jesus
rough.
Christ.
Must be rough.
Poor teams.
Yeah. It makes every other sport their bitch.
It does.
Yeah.
The NFL is far and above everybody else. Like,
Yeah.
you could probably put all of the others together, and it's probably making more money.
I don't know. I mean, basketball is probably the closest second, at least in America. But I think if you put like baseball, hockey, and all the other shitty sports together,
Oh, you put them together, I still don't think they make as much as NFL. I think ratings-wise, if you put them all together, they don't have the same ratings as NFL. The combined.
it's true. Now, I wonder if you talk ratings. I wonder if part of that is in thanks to the fact that they only have games once. Well, I guess Thursday and Monday, but essentially once a week.
Yeah, your team plays once a week, so you have more
Right.
incentive to watch them. It's an event because you sit down and you have it all planned out with your friends.
You get drunk.
Yep.
Yep.
Then your girlfriend's not like, "Hey, why are you watching sports again? You already watched it the other day."
Like, bitch, I'm a sports podcaster.
Mm-hmm.
I got to know this
That's
shit.
my excuse.
Yeah.
I'm like, I gotta watch this.
Yeah. This is my job. I don't get paid for.
I'm like, people laugh at my great jokes. If depending on how
That's one of the best jokes you've had in a long time.
yeah, that's when your girlfriend starts laughing.
Exactly. I get her off my back though. It works.
Yeah.
Great deflector.
Chat room saying FIFA making it rain.
Well, yeah, we're not talking about international soccer. That probably definitely makes more money than NFL even.
No way.
I'm not sure.
Well, combined because there's like 148
right.
It's the whole
teams.
world.
It's worldwide.
Yeah.
It's not, NFL will eventually be there. So.
But it's really 3 teams bringing in the money. You think that the middle of Africa, their teams bringing in any money? Hey, what's up, middle of South America?
They have to scrape teams together because there's a lot of black people there. They can put a good team together.
At least they're
man.
athletes.
That's right.
Oh, yeah.
And everybody runs away.
I'm not a racist.
Yes, you are.
Thanks, Donald.
I'm not a racist. It's a shame that he doesn't know what he's talking about.
Goes well together.
I think those teams in Africa, they don't get paid like regular money. They get paid in spears and stuff.
Yeah.
It's because they don't know what money is.
They get paid in antibiotics.
Don't pay them in condoms. They'll throw that shit out.
Oh.
AIDS for everyone.
Oh, how dare you.
AIDS for
I'm not a
everyone.
racist.
Oh, man.
Too soon. It's a new thing. Mm-hmm. We better get off of that. And finally, Titans wide receiver Justin Hunter is in jail for what they call a felonious assault. That's all the details.
Felonious assault, huh?
Yes, I wasn't really going to talk about this except for the fact I want
There's
to.
not much else to talk about.
That's a good part of it, and I wanted to bring up because there's not much to talk about the fact that the NFL needs to do something about summer. The summer is like
Boy, no
number
kidding.
one time to do anything you're not supposed to do,
Right.
including blow your hand off.
And only baseball's going on.
Yeah. Their players are getting arrested for everything from blowing off their hands to beating their bar friends
Yep.
and their meat. They haven't gotten arrested for that yet. I'm sure they will.
Friends, huh?
Yeah, their lady friends at the bar.
Right.
Yeah. They need to come up with some sort of like mini, I don't want to say training camp, but like flag football practice or something. Yeah, they need to get these people off the street and on the field.
Yeah, give these guys like puzzle books or something to work on during the summer.
You think they'd read those?
Somebody will have to help them with
Yeah.
it, I'm sure.
Start giving football players Sudoku.
Give them coloring books or something.
Yeah. Paint by numbers. Maybe they'd catch on. At
Yeah,
that
they
point.
got too much free time.
They really do, because it's just ridiculous what goes on during the summer. Way to go, NFL. Well, speaking of way to go, that's pretty much all I got.
Yeah. Way to go, us.
Way to go, us. This I blame this show on sports in general.
Look,
there is nothing to talk about.
It's a TCSB's hangover. We knew that
We
it
are
wasn't
very
going to live
hungover.
up to last week's show, and
Yeah.
baseball's going on.
Oh,
and that's it.
CC in the chat room says, "How about a playbook?" Oh, good luck. Still can't read.
A lot of pictures.
Yeah, lots of X's and O's. Can't read that.
If they had their playbooks in Audible. And there you
Oh,
go. There you
yeah,
go. One more
audibletrial.com.
plug. They got to pay us double now.
/ charity strike. You know, if you need to buy yourself a playbook, you can get it on
They're
Amazon.
for sale?
On Amazon.
There you go.
Just go to thecharitystrike.com, click on the Amazon banner.
That's where I get all my playbooks.
Playgirls. It doesn't cost anything extra. Just kicks a couple of pennies in our direction. Sweet transition. Thecharitystrike.com, Amazon banner.
Smooth.
That was so sweet. That's why they pay me the big bucks over here. I caught what you were throwing out there, and I thought, I'm going to catch it. All right, I should probably end the show. Everyone's just like, shut the fuck up already. Yeah. This
It's like
is
a miraculous one-handed catch that they were doing last year.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Whee!
It's Gene and Mike.
There
Sure
it is.
That's all. That's all we got.
Tonight it is.
Yeah. Trevor says that New England will send you playbooks. They'll also send you needles for your balls.
Oh, good.
Yeah. This is how you deflate. Anyways, let's get the fuck out of here because there's nothing really to talk about. Thanks, news. Thanks, sports.
Way to go.
Yeah. All we can talk about is comedians throwing money at the FIFA guy.
Yeah.
Woo! Yeah, that's something we're talking about. CharityStrike.com is where you find us. Don't judge us from this show, please. Judge us from the last show. Check out the TCSBs. Episode 250 it was pretty fantastic, unlike tonight. You can get us on Facebook, facebook.com/thecharitystrike. At the Charity Strick on the old twat box. No E at the end. We're on Instagram, and you can call us, 805-419-3679. You got some titties? Send them to us. I won't show Mike because he won't like them. So on that note, good night, everybody.
Later, bitches.
I'm going to throw piss at you. Gonna go poo-poo.